Black Lives Matter, a movement of protest that has made itself known all across the world. It is one of the many problems that America, yes, the great America, is facing in our streets. The problem is that people of color are being treated unfairly when it comes to the justice process and policing. And although I will be arguing from an African American viewpoint, this affects many races, like Hispanics, Asians, and all the other races that are part of the minority. Now we hear about it more and more today than ever. Police brutalities. Another brother or sister killed by those who are supposed to protect us and keep us alive. Now I know that these people may have done illegal things, and the police had a reason to arrest them, but they had no right to kill someone who hasn't killed anyone else. They have no right to be like God. They have no right to decide who lives or dies. Therefore, they should be punished for their actions. I understand the facts, and I know that statistically, a greater percent of the African American population is at fault for committing crimes than Caucasians. And Noel Marino, an editor for Greenhaven Press, suggests that if some groups in the aggregate community commit crimes at statistically higher rates than other groups, then we would of course expect racial disproportions in investigations, arrests, and conviction. But it is when racial profiling puts an innocent person in jail or fines them when they don't deserve it. It is this that ruins people's lives. It is this that makes racial profiling wrong to do. It is this that makes racial profiling something that needs to be stopped. America is supposed to be the land of equal opportunities, but right now it doesn't seem the least bit equal. And beyond that, the statistics are unsettling and quite tragic. According to Kim Farboda, a writer for the Huffington Post, if 100 white people and 74 black people are arrested, on average, 50 white people and 48 black people will be convicted. And after that, 18 of those white people and 24 of those black people will be sent to prison. Kim also states that African Americans make up 40% of the prison population, while only consisting of 13% of the American population. Now you know that something is wrong when almost half our Negro brothers and sisters are in jail, and the other half is treated as if we belong in jail. Now, it's not that these assumptions came from nothing. No, some of us have done wrong before, but not all of us. Most of us haven't committed a crime, but still, the police may treat us as if we have sinned a million times. Noel Marino makes another argument, saying that if a disproportionate amount of street crime is committed by people who are young, male, and black, and if you are all three, then it makes perfect sense for the police to keep an especially keen eye on you and pull you over more often, question you more carefully, and press you more aggressively to allow a search for your car. He makes a good point, but he doesn't realize that these racial disproportions are making it unfair for many of those people who seek justice in the land of free, but are given no remorse because of the color of their skin. Now look at me. You cannot assume that I'm going to kill someone, or let alone lay a hand on someone, just because of the color of my skin. This is like me saying that the white people in this room are racist. In this case, it is not wrong to assume that there are people with my skin color who do illegal things, but also are there people with a lighter skin color who do the same illegal things. So are there people on both sides who are overly racist. Now I must admit, racial profiling is getting better within our law enforcement. They have integrated body cameras to ensure that cops aren't doing anything unreasonable. But there's also the community's viewpoint. People in some communities are untrustworthy of some ethnicities because of what they hear on the news. According to Bernard E. Harker, the problem with racial profiling is precisely the misguided use of statistical discrimination in situations where there are potential feedback effects. The problem is that our daily uses of statistical discrimination is leading us astray. To put this into perspective, some people fear Muslims because they're really Muslims to terrorists. And this is a problem because as a nation, we should all love each other the same way. We should all accept everyone, and we should all live as brothers and sisters and not hate each other. Don't you want unity in America?